What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. My name is Austin, and today I thought I'd make a video that's a little different than usual. 2024 is coming to an end, and I thought it'd be a good idea to reflect on my past year and kind of my journey making fashion content on YouTube. And at the end, I'm going to be reviewing some items that have been gifted to me recently, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So to start off, a little bit about me and how I got started. For those of you that are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Austin, and I typically make content around my biggest hobby in my life, style and fashion, mostly focused around product reviews with the occasional style tips. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing. I definitely really appreciate it. Now, I had considered doing YouTube for a while now, probably a couple years, but it wasn't until I took a trip to Korea that I finally decided to really go for it. From that trip, I just had a lot of thoughts about my experience shopping there, all the brands that I discovered, and all the ways that I saw people dressing that I thought, hey, maybe someone out there would find this interesting, and so I decided to put it in a video. So when I got back, I decided to buy a cheap mic off of Amazon and record the video on my iPhone. So for any of you guys out there who are considering starting and feel like you need all this different equipment and high-tech stuff to get started, you definitely don't. Just get enough to get started and then go from there. And to this day, that video has gotten around 8,000 views and still gets the occasional view here and there, even though it's far from perfect and definitely pretty rough. After that, I just started compiling a huge list of all the video ideas I had and just started slowly working through them one by one. Now, talking about my process making videos and my upload schedule, if you look online, you'll see a lot of people have a lot of different recommendations on how often to upload. Some people do it weekly, some people do it multiple times a week, some people do it once per month. It really depends on what works best for your schedule for you to be able to keep up with that schedule and remain consistent, while at the same time not burning yourself out and not feeling too rushed or too forced to make content. I myself settled on a schedule of uploading once every 2 weeks. Sometimes I don't exactly follow it. Sometimes there's a lot of video ideas that I need to get out that are kind of time sensitive. But for the most part, uploading once every 2 weeks has really worked for me. I by no means am doing this full time. I still work a 9-to-5 regular job that is pretty demanding. So giving myself this 2-week buffer to fully record, edit, and then upload the video has really worked for me. Not that I haven't felt rushed or burnt out at times. You know, sometimes just life gets in the way and you don't have as much time as you thought you would. It's just really important not to beat yourself up if you need to push back a timeline or maybe miss an upload, and just keep consistent and move on to the next one. In terms of recording videos themselves, I'm going to be completely honest in that it has been very difficult learning how to talk to a camera. I don't consider myself the most extroverted or social or even the most eloquent person, so definitely learning how to put my words together in a comprehensive and understandable way has been a challenge. And I swear, looking at other YouTubers, it looks like they're just able to turn on the camera, maybe riff for an hour, and then edit that all down. For me, it still definitely takes a couple tries to get a line down. Even in this video, I guarantee this is probably my third take trying to get this right. So I definitely still have room to improve here, but definitely getting better video by video. In terms of how I edit, I've always used free software, so I started using Adobe Rush at first, and now I'm moving on to CapCut. But one major goal that I had when I started making videos was that I wasn't going to invest any money until I was monetized. So those big purchases for like equipment or editing software, I still have yet to make. Again, reinforcing my point that to get started, you really don't need to buy anything crazy. Just hit record and start uploading. So now let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, monetization. So as of today, while I'm recording this video, the current YouTube requirements for monetization are to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on your channel. Now, you're going to hear a lot of different stories from different people about how long it took them to reach these requirements. For me personally, I think it took around 4 months to get 1,000 subscribers and then another month to hit the 4,000 watch hours. And let me tell you, at the beginning, thinking about meeting those numbers is extremely daunting, especially after uploading your first few videos and you're just seeing your subscriber count maybe go up 1 or 2 every day. The thing to keep in mind is that as you continue to upload on YouTube and your catalog grows, there will be kind of a cumulative effect when it comes to subscribers and watch hours. So even as you continue to upload a new video every week, which usually follows a spike in your views and subscribers, you're still going to have all of your past videos that people can find or kind of find through your new video that are also going to attribute to that subscriber and watch hour count. So I'm going to put a graph on the screen, but for my channel, you can see that in the first 1 or 2 months, I maybe gained 100 to 200 subscribers, but in the following 2 months, that number kind of gradually increased and accelerated, getting me the rest of the remaining 800. And even after monetization, I have gained around an additional 900 subscribers, and that only happened in about a month. But now that I am monetized, I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys and tell you that I make around $5 per every 1,000 views that I get, which honestly is a lot less than I thought YouTubers would make. Of course, it depends on kind of what category of video you are making, but it really puts in perspective how successful other channels are and seeing the general views that they get. But definitely the bulk of your money is going to be coming from sponsorships and outside deals. Which takes me to my next topic, and that is gifting and brand deals. So as a fashion YouTuber, I'm in a pretty unique position where our type of content is kind of geared toward working with brands. To get started and really unlock the world of brand deals and affiliate links, there are a few tools and apps out there that can help you do this. Shout out to my YouTube friend Kevin for putting me onto these, but I know a lot of people like to use LTK, and I personally use Shopmy. If you guys are interested in using these tools, I'll leave my referral link down in the description. You do have to have somewhat of a following since there is an application process, but once you're approved and through, you're free to use the app as much as you want. Now, the way these tools work is that they act as a third party connecting major brands to creators. So the apps will work with these major brands to negotiate affiliate links, which people like me can put in the bottom of my videos and collect commission off of. So if you have clicked a link in one of the descriptions of my videos and bought something, I definitely really appreciate it. And once a creator has used these apps for a little while and gained more credibility, eventually you will unlock the ability to chat directly with brands to make deals and receive gifting. Now, I personally haven't had any brand deals yet where I'm accepting money to make certain types of content, but I have been gifted a few items that I've been asked to check out, which takes me to the next part of the video where I'm going to be checking out some of the items that I received and reviewing them for you guys. So the first brand I want to show you guys is a shoe brand straight out of Korea, and that is JosephT. So JosephT originally reached out to me back when I only had around 500 subscribers. They were the first brand ever to contact me who wanted to give me products for me to show to my audience. And for that, I'm definitely appreciative for them giving me a chance. I've also kept in contact with the owner, and he's just been super helpful with me finding the right size and even helping me do exchanges for me to get the perfect fit. Now, what JosephT does is offer their take on very popular silhouettes at what I think is a much affordable price point while still making very high quality product. The shoe that they sent for me to check out is their Maro boot, which is their take on a square toe Chelsea boot, which is very similar to the Our Legacy Camion boot, which has been very popular over the past few years. Just like that boot, this Maro boot also has the squared toe, which is the biggest feature people seem to like. It also has the very small heel and a side zipper for easy access. The biggest difference being is that the Our Legacy boots cost $500, while these are only going to cost you around $200. Now, of course, for the price difference, you're not going to be getting the super high quality leather that Our Legacy offers, but that's not to say that this boot is just a cheap knockoff. This Maro boot uses burnished cowhide from Italian tanneries on both the lining and the upper, features a YKK zip, has an Ortholite insole, so honestly these are very comfortable, and even have a Vibram outsole. So all in all, this is definitely still a very high quality product and very good at the price point. Now personally, what I really like about this style of boot is the square toe. Me having a wider foot, I was scared that a boot of this style would really be uncomfortable on my feet, but thankfully I sized down maybe a size and a half, and honestly these fit almost perfect. They fit very snug around my feet without being uncomfortable at all. I really like that these boots seem to have no break-in time at all. I wore these around for a little bit and didn't have any discomfort, and the leather just feels really soft. Another shoe from JosephT that I was really interested in was their Belbin shoe. Unfortunately, I got the wrong size for it originally, so I had to send it back, but it's basically their take on a Paraboot Michael, but again, for probably less than half the price of the Paraboot one. I wore those in my Abercrombie video, and I honestly really liked how they looked with all the pants that I tried on there. So definitely another great option for you guys to check out. So the next item I have is actually this crew neck sweatshirt that I've been wearing for this entire video, and it's from the brand Yellow Label Co. Yellow Label Co. is a brand out of New York, which I describe as a high quality essentials brand. They reached out to me via Shopmy and let me know that their pieces have been seen on celebrities. I think they mentioned like Justin Bieber's name and wanted me to check out some of their cozy essentials. Now this item in particular is named the Cozy Crew, and that's cozy with 3 Ys. And I will say that this crew neck is very comfortable. I tried it on for the on-body portion that I was filming and just decided to keep it on because it's been pretty cold in the Bay Area and this has been keeping me nice and cozy. The fit of it is pretty great. It's an extremely oversized, very boxy fit. I even got a size small, even though I typically wear a medium, just because it is so wide, it would still fit me while still having a slight crop on the body, which I wanted so I'd be able to layer. The quality, I would say, is also very good. The cotton that they use is a very heavyweight French terry that Yellow Label Co. kind of markets as a weighted blanket that you wear on your body. Now, I will say that a piece with this quality and fit does come with quite a bit higher price. This particular crew neck retails for $115, which is definitely a bit higher than I'd expect to pay for a crew neck. But luckily, Yellow Label Co. did give me a 20% off promo code to share with you guys, so that'll be linked in the description below. Another detail I forgot to mention is that there is a bit of fraying on each of the sleeves and the collar, so just a nice extra cool little detail. Next up, we have 2 items from the brand Frame. Frame is a brand out of Los Angeles that focuses on making very high quality contemporary pieces that I would put in the quiet luxury lane. The 2 pieces that I got are the textured shirt jacket in black and the polo sweater in gray beige. Now, both of these pieces right off the bat, you can tell are definitely very high quality. Both the construction and the quality materials is just something that you can definitely feel when you have the pieces in hand. Now, this work jacket, even though it has the silhouette of a normal work jacket, instead of being made of something like a cotton or a canvas, it's made of a 60% polyester, 40% wool blend, which kind of gives it its knitted look. And I feel like that extra texture makes this piece really unique and would add more interest to any outfit. One extra detail that I appreciate is the extra lining that they added to the shoulders of the piece. So even though this is more of a knitted item, if you were to hang it up on a hanger, this extra lining is going to prevent that hanger from deforming the shoulders and causing it to misshape. And for their polo sweater, I'll admit this is something that is not typically within my style, but I have been looking to expand my kind of dressier options. So this one came in just the right time. This particular piece is made out of 90% wool, 10% silk. So again, just that quality material is really up there. The material itself is very cool to the skin and doesn't itch at all, and has almost an elasticy feeling to it in a good way, where the material would snap back into place and won't misshape and misform the more you wear it. So with pieces like these, you can definitely expect the price to be pretty high. Both of these retail for around $450, so much higher than I would typically spend on any piece. But if you got it like that and you are looking for pieces that are high quality and have good materials, definitely check out Frame, and definitely thank you to the brand for sending these to me. And the last item I have is from a very small handmade leather goods company, I believe out of China, and that is, I believe it's pronounced Pellevitae. So Pellevitae, like I said, seems to be a very small upcoming brand. They currently only have around 40 followers on Instagram, but they reached out to me asking if I could show off some of their handmade belts, and me being a fan of kind of handmade leather goods, I definitely wanted to accept. And just to prove to you guys how much I love handmade leather belts, I have this one that I bought from Tanner Goods maybe 10 years ago, and as you can see, it's just been aged and patinaed to hell. It used to be a very, very light tan color, but now it has that really nice kind of dark brown buttery color. But yeah, I've definitely been looking for a brand new leather belt to kind of replace my old one, and I thought this would be a great chance. So Pellevitae, definitely shout out to them for the packaging. It came in this very cute kind of blue box with a bow decoration on it. I'm just checking this out with you guys first, so I'm just gonna open it up. It comes with a nice little bag. And here we have the belt. So I got a black belt with kind of white stitching details on it. I believe it is also engraved. You can see there, he personalized it with an engraving of my last name. But yeah, no, it definitely feels like a great quality belt. It doesn't have the raw leather edge like some other belts, but you know, it still definitely feels great. Definitely feels like it'll soften up over time and something that'll age definitely very well. I chose this color because I thought the black would go with most of my outfits, while at the same time having the white stitching detail gave it more of a casual look. So make it a little different from the dress belts that I have and make it something that I can wear more on the everyday occasion. Price-wise, I believe these are in line with most handmade belts. I believe they're about $100, but if you really want to support a small brand, definitely check them out. They also gave me a code for me to give to you guys, so that'll be below in the description that you can use for 15% off. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this style of video. I might make a updated one once I'm more farther along in my YouTube journey. But as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.